Ms. Lin, Ningning's leukemia is already very severe. If you don't pay for the surgery soon, the child really could be in life-threatening danger.
I never expected to be reborn 3 months in the past, right when my child was critically ill.
Go away! You're not my mom! I want Miss Sue!
Doctor, this child, do not treat her anymore. In my past life, my best friend Su Qiaomin kindly introduced me to Xu Mingyi, and we entered into marriage. Who could have imagined that this seemingly perfect union was actually a trap carefully woven by the two of them? My dear friend Su Qiaomin had already been with Xu Mingyi. We got pregnant at the same time. Su Qiaomin schemed so that I gave birth to a stillborn. While I was unconscious after childbirth, she swapped her own newborn daughter, Zhu Ningning, with mine. Her goal was to make me raise her child for her like a fool. After marriage, my daughter became critically ill and required an astronomical medical fee. But Xu Mingyi was obsessed with gambling on jade, racking up huge debts. I worked day and night just to keep this family afloat. But the cruelest irony was that only when I was worked to death did I finally learn that the child I gave my life to save wasn't even my own.
Cut it! If there's jade inside, Ningning's treatment pool is saved. Cut it.
Honey, we really have no money left at home. Let's stop gambling, let's go home. Ningning needs money for surgery.
Get out of my way!
Let me tell you the truth. The only reason Mingy married you was so you could earn money to fund our jade gambling. And also to raise the kid. Ha ha ha!
What a brilliant scheme. Su Helman, for the sake of your child, you worked me to death without a second thought. Since that's the case, this time, if you like to play games and gamble, I'll play along to the end.
Get out! Get out of here! I don't want to see you! I want Miss Sue!
Fine, I don't care about you.
What a tragedy. This child has leukemia. It's already deteriorated to this extent. They still haven't found a matching bone marrow. But the mother doesn't seem to care at all.
What about the child's father? It's been 3 days at the hospital. He hasn't come to get tested or take care of her.
Her father is even worse. He's a gambler. He gambled away all the child's medical funds.
The fish has taken the bait.
Lin Shi, I lost money gambling on stones again. Quick, sell the house and the car to get some money together.
Lindsay, you can't trust a word from a gambler.
A man like that should just drop dead outside. Take the money from selling the house and divorce him quickly. Live a good life with your child.
No need for all that trouble. Honey, I'll just sign a power of attorney for you, proving the house and car are yours. Take the property deed and go gamble some more.
Really?
Su Mingyi, you'd never dream that the property deed I gave you is actually fake. Take this deed and gamble to your heart's content. Gamble until your family is ruined. You're my husband. Of course I believe in you. You can definitely win it all back. Keep gambling. Our house is worth 3 million. Just start by gambling 3 million.
Okay. I'll go get the property deed now and go gamble on stones again.
A man like that? His child is seriously ill. He won't even come back to see her. And you expect him to gamble the money and treat his child?
You young people, you deserve it. You don't know how to work hard. You just daydream all day.
If my memories from my past life are correct, if this child doesn't get surgery within a week, she'll be in critical condition. Before that happens, I need to find Grandpa to forge the property deed and prepare for the divorce to prevent Xu Mingyi and Su Qiaoman from finding out the child is gone and getting desperate. Grandpa, I know I was wrong. You're the gambling saint, a master at spotting and countering cheats. Please, help me forge a property deed. I'm really determined to get a divorce. You're the only one who can help me now.
One cut and you're poor. Another cut and you're rich. A third cut and you're left with rags. Gambling. In the end, it always destroys families. I taught you since you were little how to gamble on jade and spot cheats to warn you. gambling on Jade Ruin's lives, using gambling to fight gambling. But you went and married a gambler. I don't have a granddaughter like you. I don't have such a granddaughter.
Grandpa, if you don't believe me, I'll cut off my own hands right now to prove it to you.
I knew this day would come. I've prepared everything for you. My skills in gambling on jade and appraising stones, you've already mastered them all. I hope that from now on, you will truly use gambling to fight gambling and warn future generations.
Grandpa, thank you for believing in me again. This time, I promise I won't let you down.
Ms. Lin, all of these assets under your name are premarital property. As long as you dispose of them, before the divorce is finalized, your husband won't get a single penny.
Make it quick. I need the money. Sell everything off in one go.
All of these assets are currently worth well over $3 million.
Liquidate everything and move it into my private account. The loan sharks. Only Xu Mingyi can pay them back. Let me get divorced and leave first, clean and free.
Don't worry, I understand. Once he's gambled everything away, and the debt is piled up, you file for divorce, leaving him stuck in the mud forever. You're ruthless.
Speak of the devil. Hey, honey.
Hey, Lin Shi, where's our property deed? Hurry up, I found a great stone. Any later and someone else will get it.
Don't worry. I'll bring it to you right now.
There's still some money. Once I buy this stone, I'm gonna turn it all around.
Darling, what are you looking for? I have the deed. You're stealing from the house again? What about Ning Ning? We need to pay for our daughter's treatment.
What do you know? Xiaoman helped me pick out a premium stone. Once I buy it and win big, I'll pay you back double. As for Ning Ning, you figure something out first. Just make sure nothing happens to her.
Premium? Gambling on stones always ends the same way. Families are destroyed. I'm afraid you'll never cut a premium stone in your life. Darling, let's just stop gambling. Let's treat Ning Ning first.
No, that stone, I already had an expert look at it. It's guaranteed to have a payoff. Just you wait. Give it to me.
Darling. Xu Mingyi, don't say I didn't warn you. You're the one who gave up on your child's treatment. It's none of my business. Go ahead, gamble. The more you gamble, the more you'll lose.
This one. Cut. Cut, cut. Cut. Cut, cut, cut. Wasn't this supposed to be a top-grade green stone? How come we only got this little out of it? Ning Ning needs the money urgently at the hospital.
Well, we can barely make $100,000. It's not a total loss. Better than losing everything.
Xiaoman, you're an expert at judging stones. The direct disciple of a master gambler. I believe in you. Today, I brought Lin Shi's property deed as well. It can get us a loan of $3 million. We're going all in on this today.
Good. I'll pick another one to cut open right now.
Okay. Babe, I believe in you. As long as we get a good stone, I'll buy you and Ning Ning a big house. Our whole family will live a good life.
Don't worry. For Ning Ning, I'll examine the stones carefully too. I've been a master at stone gambling since I was a kid. If our luck is just a bit better, we're sure to get a spectacular stone.
For our child, come on, pick one.
I want this one.
Yeah, this one. Cut it.
Mingy, your business has been so good lately. You've gambled away hundreds of thousands in a few days. You don't care at all?
Well, that's all thanks to Mingy having a great wife at home. To make money for Shu Mingy, she even quit her government job, works 3 jobs a day, and gives all the money to Mingy.
Enough. Don't mention that woman. Bad luck. With Xiaoman, the stone expert, what do I have to fear? Ha 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 ha.
It's all thanks to Xiaoman. Slim waist, long legs, and so beautiful.
Of course. That woman at home can't compare to Xiaoman. After all, she was personally trained by the gambling saint himself.
Mingy, you're a lucky man.
Right. Lin Xi still has a car worth 500,000, right? Wait until she gives you the car, then divorce her. That way we'll have more startup capital for gambling.
All right. I'll call her right now.
Lindsay, you just focus on raising my kid for me. Once I make money from the stones, you can get lost.
Linky. So I'm down another 200,000. Sell the car and bring me the money.
But the money from mortgaging the house, isn't that all gone yet? Maybe don't rush to pawn the car.
Let me tell you something. If I don't see the money today, we're getting a divorce.
But...
Enough. You're holding up my jade gambling. I'll divorce you right now.
Okay. Honey, don't worry. I'll take care of it right away.
Come on, let's keep going.
How ridiculous. He still thinks I'm that naive girl from before. Using divorce to threaten me. Sumingi, the bigger your appetite for jade gambling gets, the bigger your bets become. The deeper you sink. You lose and still won't quit. Your end is near. And Sue Kalman, that fake gambling saint's disciple, her amateur skills will make you lose badly. You probably couldn't imagine that the true heir of the gambling saint is actually me. Doctor.
Ms. Lin, I'm sorry. Ning Ning is young and her condition is severe. If you don't proceed with surgery soon and find a suitable bone marrow match, there's really nothing more we can do.
Her birth parents are having the time of their lives at the gambling table. I'll try contacting them one last time. If they don't come, it's really not my fault.
Hello, the number you have dialed is currently unavailable.
I can mortgage my car, give it to you. Just come back and get it. Also, I have some amazing news to tell you.
Okay, what good news? How much money did you scrape together for me?
Ning Ning is critically ill. Are you really just going to ignore it? Maybe use the money to save the child first?
Stop with the scare tactics. I saw the kid last week. She was perfectly fine. I told you, once I hit it big gambling on Jade, the kid's medical bills won't be a problem at all.
Fine. We'll talk when you get back. I'll send you a big surprise first.
What is that smell in your house? It's Lin Xi's smell. It's disgusting.
Sue Hellman. She actually came with you. Perfect. Today I'll put on a show for the cheating couple. I want to see for myself the priceless look on your faces when you find out your daughter is gone. You... What are you two?
Kyoman knows about gemstones. I just brought her along to help me out. You're my wife. You're the only one I love. Don't overthink things, okay? Did you bring the car title?
No money. As for the car, I'm not giving it to you either.
You... Are you crazy? How dare you talk to me like that?
Do you really think I'm still the same Lin Shi from before?
Lin Shi, since when did you learn to hit people? You really want a divorce, huh? You're a divorced woman with a kid. What man would dare take you?
Shut up! If it weren't for you egging me on back then, how could I have married such a useless loser?
Fine,
Go ahead, try hitting me. Then you'll be proving domestic violence during the marriage. I can make you leave with nothing right now. Get out.
Fine. Divorce. We'll do it right now. The house is already mine.
Good. Sign the papers now.
No, don't sign it. You have to get all the assets, otherwise let her never get to see Ning Ning again.
You wretch. Let me tell you something. The car and the rest of the assets all go to me. Or else, you'll never see Ning Ning again in your life.
I'm so scared. Then I guess I won't see her.
What's going on? This loser used to care about Ning Ning the most. Why isn't she scared now? Lindsay, didn't you care about Ning Ning the most? Divorce is very damaging to a child. Aren't you afraid Ning Ning will get hurt?
Ning Ning. You probably don't even know Ning Ning is already gone, right?
What? What are you talking about, Lin Shi? No matter how angry you are, you can't joke about our child.
So concerned about your own daughter? Su Kiaoman, I can't wait to see your reaction when you lose your daughter.
See. I know you're just saying things in the heat of the moment. Ning Ning is sick now, and we need money for emergency treatment. Just give me the money. With money, Kiaoman and I can go gamble on stones. Only then can we afford to treat the child.
Don't use our child to emotionally blackmail me. If you really cared, you'd just go to the hospital and see for yourself.
I'm telling you, stop making a scene. The child needs money for life-saving treatment now. The only solution right now is to let Xiaoman go gamble on stones.
Fine. Then go ahead and gamble. Gamble until the child loses her life. Then you'll understand.
I get it. Lin Shi, you're trying to get a divorce and walk away scot-free. Lin Shi, don't forget, you're not divorced yet. The gambling debts Mingyi owes are your shared debt. My advice to you is to use the money to help him gamble and recoup his losses. Otherwise, when those debt collectors come, what will you do?
I'm telling you, Lin Shi, when on earth will you ever be as sensible as Xiaoman?
Don't want a divorce, huh? Then don't blame me. We'll see you in court. As for your money, I won't help you pay back a single cent of it. And one more thing. I suggest you go to the hospital and see a doctor. How ridiculous.
I'm here to get the money. Quite the party. Looks like you got my money ready, right? If it isn't the gambling Saint Xiaoman, when are you gonna come to my place and play a few rounds?
What a coincidence. I'm waiting for money too. My friend here is loaded. We need her approval to get the cash.
Is that so? Wretch. Your family owes me 3 million. I'm here to collect. Tell me, how are you gonna pay?
Zhu Mingyi is the one who owes that money. We're divorced.
Nonsense. Let me tell you something. Whoever took the money, I'm coming for them. Don't try to weasel out of it. Otherwise, I'll chop your hand off.
No. We have money. We have it. Lin Shi? Crossing Hu won't end well for you. Now's not the time to be stingy with your money. You still have a car you can pawn, right?
Lin Shi, are you crazy? You might not want to live, but I do. Just pay up.
Actually, money's not the only option. I heard your whole family loves to gamble. How about this? Mortgage all your family's assets and bring them to my jade gambling den. Pick a few stones and try your luck. I'm a reasonable guy. Well, the house, the car, gold, including...
I get it now. You want to drag me down with you into gambling on Jade. This whole thing is a scam set up by Su Qiaoman. What a pity. Too bad you don't know that I'm actually the true descendant of the gambling saint.
Minji, why don't we listen to Hu and go try our luck at his place?
No way. Hugh's operation is notoriously shady. What if we lose all our money?
Come on, even the shadiest Jade gambling den has good stones. We've got that fool Lin Shi right here. Let her do the gambling. We'll bet on the follow-up, then we'll make a killing.
All right. I'll follow your lead.
Lin Shi, even if you lose everything, you still can't pay back 3 million, right? You're better off pawning your car for a gamble and coming with us to Hu's place to try your luck.
Exactly. Xiaoman has studied stones since she was a kid. She can help you. As long as we pick the right stone, your debt will be cleared. Then I'll agree to the divorce. I won't take a cent of the assets. I just want the gambling winnings.
Su Qiaoman is pulling out all the stops for this scam. You've schemed and plotted, but you never figured out your daughter is already gone, did you? What you couldn't possibly know is that my stone appraisal skills have long been perfected. You want to gamble with me? Fine. Let's just see who fleeces whom. But when it comes to Jade gambling, 9 times out of 10 you lose. And if you get into debt, you'll never pay it off. Besides, I'm a beginner. I won't gamble.
Fine, don't gamble. We'll just chop your hand off.
Lin Shi, what are you waiting for? No matter what, it's better than getting your hand chopped off, right?
Do I really have to gamble?
Don't gamble then. We'll chop off a hand or a foot.
Then I guess I'll reluctantly go for a gamble. Laugh now. The real show is where it truly begins. I'll play a few rounds with you first. Zhu Ningning's death notice from the hospital should arrive soon. I can't wait to see your reactions.
Listen up, everyone. The rules of stone gambling you all understand, right? Once this cut is made, whether you end up poor or rich is up to fate.
What you don't know is I've handled more stones since I was a kid than you've had hot meals.
See, when it comes to stone gambling, first you bet on the jadeite type, then you bet on the mine. The mine refers to the border areas with various pits where raw stones are dug. As for that, you'll learn about it when you're older. But betting on the jadeite type, that's something you'll have to learn yourself. Come here. Take a look at this one. Just from the surface, it looks like a high-quality type. The banding is strong. And here, if you cut into this part, it's top-grade ice jade. And this piece here feels rough on the surface, but its texture is remarkably uniform. Although it's dark and opaque, once cut open, it's a solid piece of golden silk jade. Here, look at this.
Isn't this the famous little gambling queen of the field? Yaoman, what brings you here to our place?
Cut the crap. Out of respect for Hu, I'm bringing my friend here to play today. Bring out the best batch of rough stones you've got.
Yaoman, you flatter us. You're a master in this field. Who could possibly fool you? And given your relationship with Hu, we'd never dream of cheating you.
Su Mingyi? Su Qiaoman has already cuckolded you. Zhu Ningning probably isn't even your child. They're about to slaughter you like a pig, and all you can think about is gambling.
Here, look at these. These just came in fresh from Ruili.
Lin Shi, you've never played with stones before? How about I cut one for you first?
Trying to scam me? Pathetic. No need. It's my first time gambling on Jade. I want to do it myself.
You do it yourself? Do you even understand stones?
I believe in my own luck. Unlike you, just a parasite, relying on others.
Fine, you cut it. If you can really cut a good stone, I'll eat all of these.
This one. Cut it. This one. Cut it.
You sure about this? If we cut this one, it'll cost $120,000.
If you please. I want this one.
Lin Shi really is useless. He can't even see the most basic quality in gemstone gambling. This dull, worthless scrap, and she dares to go for it. That $120,000 is going straight down the drain.
This little black stone is notoriously known in the trade as a heartbreaker. It hasn't produced a single good jade in 10 years.
Miss Lin, you're a total rookie.
A gambler at the table is always greedy. Gotta give you all a little taste of success first. Since you want to slaughter me like a fattened pig, I'll give you the chance. Let you have your fill first. Maybe I should pick a different one.
Lin Shi, a beginner's luck is always the best. Look at the stone you picked. The pattern is so unique, right, Who? The first cut for a beginner is often the most surprising.
Then I'll take this one. But I don't have much money.
Your car, it's worth about $500,000. Use it as collateral for a loan. 90% loan, 130% repayment. You borrow $100,000 first. You get $90,000. Then you pay back $130,000. Add your property to that and the total is $1.5 million. Sign the contract first. Then the money goes straight to your account. Once this scrap is cut open, your car and house will be mine for the taking. Watch how I bleed you dry today until you lose everything.
What? I have to mortgage my house and car? This...
Just $130,000. With one cut from you, it could triple in value in an instant. This little bit of money is nothing.
Fine.
Nothing. The money went down the drain.
I told you it was scrap.
Serves you right. Take advice and you'll thrive. Ignore it and you'll starve.
I knew it! You're a worthless loser!
This is just the beginning, Lin Shi. I'll make you watch as you're slowly drained dry. Until finally, like a stray dog, you crawl out of this jade market. Lin Shi, you're a rookie. It's normal to fail the first time. Tell you what, it's no fun playing alone. I'll make a bet with you.
Great. The fish is on the hook.
It's no fun playing alone. I'll make a bet with you. We'll bet on the price difference of this stone. If I lose, I'll cover the cost of your stone. But if you lose, you'll hand over the money for your house and car. No excuses.
And if you lose, you're paying for the stone I just bet on. That $130,000 is on you too.
Deal.
Xiaomen, show this country bumpkin how it's done. Let her see what a real single cut can make you rich.
You picked a worthless rock last time. Don't say I'm picking on you. I'll pick a small black stone too. The $80,000 one, half a cut along the edge. Watch closely, it's also a small black stone. I'll show you what real skill looks like. With this one cut, I'll show you the gap between us.
Now that's a precise technique. A half cut along the edge. That's to preserve the stone's spiritual essence. Haven't seen someone this skilled in years.
Pay attention, this is the real deal.
Absolutely. Xiaomen is known as the golden eye of the stone gambling world.
It's green. It really is green.
Incredible. This little stone has green on the edge. Wow, what an eye. Amazing.
This is more than just breaking even. Look at the color root and the veins. It's worth 3 to 5 times more.
Your turn.
Su Hellman, watch how I destroy you in my area of expertise.
Manon's piece here is pretty good. But Linksie's is adorable. What if she gets lucky? No, I need to play it safe. Linksie. Manon's opening a black stone? She's just doing it to show you up. If you ask me, Manon, you should pick a different material. Show her what real skill looks like.
Oh? So in your opinion?
In my opinion, you can pick any of these materials. so word doesn't get out that we're bullying you.
Idiots, since you're so eager to lose, I'll open your eyes. I'll show you there's always someone better.
This one.
This is good, this one. The skin is smooth. The grain is fine. This is clearly a good stone.
Of course. Manon's been in the stone yards for 5 years. The good jade she's cut could pave the whole jadeite street. This piece today, I reckon, will yield another legendary find.
How much for this one?
This piece. This is a high-grade stone. It's a full half-meter across. For material this good, it's at least $500,000.
500,000. Isn't that a bit much?
I want this one. Minji, trust me, it will definitely have jade.
Fine.
Your turn to pick.
Adorable? This high-grade stone, its grain is sparse. It has good translucency, but it's foggy. I'm afraid it's all that glitters is not gold. This one. Just cut it already.
Isn't that the stepping stone from the west corner? It's been sitting there for at least 7 or 8 years, and she treats it like a treasure?
You don't know? That stone is pitch black. The surface is rough. Among black stones, it's the worst of the worst. There's definitely nothing in there.
Linksy, let me give you some advice. Stone gambling isn't about throwing a tantrum. Once you get carried away, you're bound to lose.
A bunch of blind fools. Laugh. Today, I'll make you bunch of ignorant fools. Open your eyes.
A black stone. It's neither smooth nor translucent. But its grain is a unique starry pattern. It's very likely to yield jade.
I told you this piece of junk rock, it's definitely scrap. No one would even pick it up off the street.
Shensan, keep cutting.
This stone here, you can tell it's high grade. Cut any piece of it, and it's worth a fortune. Look, Lin Shi, I know you've always been jealous of Man, but this time, you're going to lose.
Don't be so hasty. Let's finish cutting it first.
It's out. A priceless piece of jadeite. At least $500,000.
Lindsay, you can still back out now. My advice to you is to hand over all your money. Nice and quiet. With my skills as the little gambling queen, turning things around is just a matter of minutes. When that happens, I might even throw you a bone. It's not impossible. Better than a housewife like you making a fool of herself here.
The rules of the Jade Gambling Hall. How many times can a stone be cut?
3 times.
Well, this is only the first cut. Who knows, the second cut might yield something good.
Ha ha ha. Don't you dare dream. With your lousy rock. Even if you find some green, it'll be the size of a fingernail. My high ice jadeite is already worth 500,000. What are you going to fight me with?
Since you're so confident, let's continue.
You reckless fool, keep going.
How come there's nothing again? Looks like my luck today is just terrible. I should have checked the almanac before leaving.
Lin Si, considering we're still husband and wife, if you kneel and kowtow to Man to apologize right now, and then transfer the car and house to me, I might be merciful enough to let you go.
So, are we cutting the third side?
I think that won't be necessary.
Of course we're cutting it.
Lindsay, don't say I didn't warn you. The difference between our two gambling on jade bets is almost $1 million. If we make this cut, even if you lost everything, you probably couldn't pay it back.
This high ice grade rough jade is truly rare. Sukalman does have some skill. Too bad her skills aren't up to par. She can't see where the real treasure lies.
Shishi, if you can pick the most valuable stone from this pile of rocks, then you can consider yourself to have inherited my legacy.
This one.
This black rock. The experts all say it's worthless scrap. You're really gambling here.
Grandpa, often the most ordinary appearance hides the most astonishing beauty within. This black stone might give us a bigger surprise than those high-grade jade materials.
The third cut.
Wait. For this third cut, cut from here.
Listen, Lin Shi, stop putting on an act. That worthless rock of yours won't yield anything good.
2 cuts in, and nothing's come out. What else could possibly be in there?
Let me tell you something. If we make this third cut, it'll be completely ruined.
Cut along this line. It's time for you to witness my true skills.
Violet jade. In our little factory here, how could there be violet jade? 10 greens can't match 1 violet. They all say that it takes 10,000 pounds of raw jadeite to produce just 1 pound of that violet material.
This little factory actually produced violet jade? Am I dreaming?
No, impossible. Just this outer layer is violet. The inside must be hollow. Cut it, keep cutting.
Yeah, cut it. Keep cutting.
Sue Kelman. You lost.
I didn't lose. My stone is a full half-meter tall. How could I possibly lose to this 20-centimeter rock?
Really?
Hey, stop.
Do you know how much this is worth? Are you crazy?
Maybe take a look at the floor first.
This can't be. How is this possible? Man. Is this top-grade black jade? Skin and bones.
Buddy, it's skin and bones. That's when the outside looks good. Seems promising. But when you open it up, only the outer layer is jade. The inside is all worthless rock. That's why it's called skin and bones.
Sis man this time really misjudged it.
Impossible. Mine is a half-meter premium stone. How could it lose to this little black rock?
I told you, it's scrap material. Only a half-baked amateur like you would treat it like a treasure.
Wait. How do you know jade gambling? Didn't you say she's never touched jade gambling before?
She really doesn't gamble on jade. She's just a housewife.
Xumingye. Of course you wouldn't know. Back when my grandfather ruled the jade gambling scene in Haicheng, a punk like you wasn't even fit to shine his shoes. The beloved granddaughter of Haicheng's gambling sage is not someone you can just push around.
Mingji, we only lost less than $1 million. Here's what we do. You take this punk's property deed and mortgage it. We can still get another $3 million. I can definitely turn this around.
I'll go to another venue right now. Bring the property title over. I believe in you.
Have we met somewhere before?
Never.
Then why does your face look so familiar? You're not that person, are you? You're not that guy, are you?
Who?
Never heard of it. What descendant of the Seaside City Gambling King? You must have the wrong guy, buddy.
Brother who? You have to help me. You can't let that bitch win. My daughter is still in the hospital, waiting for a life-saving treatment.
What's in it for me, then?
Naturally, it's Lin Shi's money. That bitch's money. Will end up in your pocket, Brother Who. A good boss knows how to do it. Let the good stuff come out slowly, to reel in the big fish.
What are you panicking for? I have 100 ways to make her lose. You just play recklessly against her. Let me tell you, this woman, she's just on a lucky streak.
Right, that bitch. It's just a passing fancy. Wait, I'll make sure she loses everything she's got.
Xiaoman, Here's the property deed. It's all up to you now.
Don't worry, I can definitely turn this around and win it back.
Don't you forget, this property deed is what I'm giving you. If I change my mind, you won't be able to gamble.
Lindsay, that property deed was handed to Mingyi by you yourself. I suggest you think carefully. If he changes his mind, he can make sure you never see Ning Ning again.
Linshi, I'm warning you. If you dare take that deed back, I'll make sure you never see your daughter again.
How pathetic. These two idiots still don't know their precious daughter is lying in the ICU, fighting for her life. When you get the hospital's critical condition notice, I hope you can still keep up that smug look. Besides, what you're holding is a fake deed of mine. When you've staked your entire fortune, that's when you'll realize you've already fallen into the grave I carefully prepared for you. Fine. Since you want to play, I'll play along to the end. But I suggest you take a look at the missed calls on your phone. If the hospital calls you in a bit, it'll really be too late.
I suggest you at least make up a more believable story. I just saw Ning Ning last week. She was begging for strawberry cake. All I need now is to raise another $3 million, and I can get Ning Ning her bone marrow transplant surgery.
No offense, Linshi. What kind of mother are you? You don't even know your own daughter's condition. You're not even as good as Man Man.
Then let's hope when you learn about your daughter's death, you won't cry too pathetically.
You.
Made your choice? A new round is about to begin.
I don't have time to play round after round with you. How about we play something more exciting?
How do you want to play?
You go to Brother Who and borrow another $2 million, then mortgage the property deed. I'll borrow $5 million from Brother Who. All in, winner takes all.
Lindsay, you're crazy.
Too scared? Then I'm leaving.
Wait. We can bet, but you should know Brother Who is a loan shark. If you lose, you'll never pay it off.
Worry about yourselves. These gambling debts will take you a lifetime to repay. Oh right, I almost forgot. This debt is ours together. Honey, you won't abandon me, will you?
Wait, give it here. Doesn't that mean I'd be sharing the debt with you? What about my daughter? Hand it over. I'll sign it right now.
Wait. You can sign, but we need to raise the stakes.
Sure. How do you want to raise the stakes?
Just betting money is boring. Whoever loses has to get on their knees and apologize. How about it? You dare?
Why wouldn't I? Sign it.
If you lose this bet, you'll never pay off your debt. The interest will keep piling up. Only a fool would share that burden with you. Take it. Since we're divorced now, I'll be honest with you. Man and I have been together for a long time. Then why didn't you divorce me sooner? It was because I wanted you to take care of my daughter. But I never thought you'd be so eager to play the part of the discarded second wife.
The daughter you've been raising all these years, your precious girl, is actually Mingyi's and my child.
Then your daughter is about to die. If you don't go to the hospital now, it'll be too late.
Shut up. How can you curse your own daughter?
You're just trying to mess with my head before the game starts. Pathetic.
Who? Is my money ready?
All arranged. Listen up. This high-stakes game is a life or death match. One round decides it all. Whoever wins, this money is theirs.
All right, you go first.
You don't know how to play, do you? How to play, do you? For a beginner like you, getting a green is already lucky.
This woman is crazy. She got lucky with a stone and she's not cutting her losses and running?
She's already divorced. Her kid's still in the hospital. And now she's racking up all this gambling debt? She's gonna jump off a building.
Brother Who, you gotta help me. Once I get that 10 million, I'll give you 20%.
Oh, come on. Come on, we're like family. Listen. I've studied that stone. It's top grade.
This stone has a rich color, fine texture. It could really yield something good. But my grandfather said, gambling on stones is like buying a lottery ticket. Until the moment of truth, no one knows the outcome.
Have you picked one yet?
If you dawdle any longer, it'll be dark.
Lin Shi, stop pretending to be an expert. Just pick one already.
I want this one.
Oh, after all that, you picked a dud. Lin Shi, you're gonna lose. Brother Hu, begin.
You got it.
Holy crap, it's green. Mr. Man, you're amazing.
It's not fully colored, but the hue and clarity are top-notch.
Man, you're incredible.
That technique. Who are you?
She's not using a stone saw to cut it, just sandpaper. This woman can't possibly think that with one rub, jade will just appear.
What an idiot. What is she doing? No, man, comparing yourself to this trash, you're just lowering your own worth.
This is something the gambling sage preferred. Sandpaper polishing. This woman is interesting.
All right. If you don't know how to play, just kneel and apologize. Stop making a fool of yourself. No, you.
Look! How is this possible?
Holy crap, that actually worked?
Wait, there's a rule for polishing gamble stones.
What rule?
You can only open a gamble stone 3 times at most. Within those 3 tries, whoever reveals the better jade wins. I don't believe it. With that sandpaper, how much jade can you possibly reveal?
Stubborn to the end? Today I'll show you what it means to honor a bet.
She polished it twice with the sandpaper, and it already revealed jade. And there's no risk of cracking the stone. Boss, this little lady is no joke.
This can't be. She's just a housewife. How can she have such skill?
Oh no, it's cracked, completely ruined.
You're not so great either. It looks green on the outside, but the middle is all discolored. Man, our full color being green jade will crush her.
Lin Shi, you lose. That 10 million is mine.
10 million. Yeah. A full 10 million. Man, you're amazing. Lane Nihi. Thank you for delivering this 10 million to me. I'll gladly take it. Just kneel before me now. Kowtow a few times, make me happy, and I might give you some pocket change.
The game isn't over yet.
Still talking tough. Kneel. It's the rule.
Hey, hold on. Imperial Emerald.
This right here is Muzo Green Jadeite, incredibly valuable.
Man, it's not that big, but look, the texture, the color, the grain, this is a fucking masterpiece. Lindsay won this round.
What a skill. Not only did Lin Shi win 10 million, but the jadeite in her hand can also sell for a few million more. She's a total winner in life.
Oh my. It's an emerald, this one. Dude, in this shop there's stuff like this?
Impossible! How could Lin Shi possibly cut open jadeite green?
Talk about a change in luck. Divorced him too soon.
Last time I came to the Jade Market to find Xu Mingyi and begged him not to gamble, but in the end, he lost everything. Xu Mingyi vented all his anger on me and beat me up badly. This time, I'm going to make you regret every decision you've ever made. Brother Hu, this money is for you. The interest, I'll double it once the stone is cut open. I'll give you double.
Could it be this woman really has some connection to the gambling saint?
If you lose, you kneel.
Damn it.
Don't kneel, we didn't lose.
Lindsay, you're cheating. Yeah, you're cheating.
Exactly. I mean, you're just a housewife. How could you possibly have such incredible gambling luck? You must be cheating.
I knew it all along. You people never accept defeat gracefully. Instead of wasting time spouting nonsense here with me, you should go to the hospital. If you're late, you'll really miss seeing Ning Ning.
It's bad. The patient has arrhythmia. Oxygen saturation is plummeting. She's barely breathing.
Mom, Dad, where are you?
Screw you. My daughter is fine in the hospital. Don't you curse my daughter.
Lindsay, you're cheating. I suspect this stone is fake.
Whether the jadeite is real or fake will be clear after one appraisal.
Appraise this. You're cheating on Brother Who's turf. You have a death wish? Cheating on Brother Who's turf? How should we deal with that?
Ha 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 ha. Men. Grab Lindsay. According to our Jade Gambling Den rules, chop off one of her hands.
You'd better let me go.
Lindsay, in this den, Brother Who's word is the rule. Brother Who, this jadeite green looks obviously fake. You better keep it safe. Don't let anyone find out. Lindsay, even if you really cut out jadeite green, what could you do? Do you really think you'd live to take it away? Do it! If she dares to resist, beat her to death.
Let me go, let me go. Let go.
Stop. Stop! Are you okay?
Who are you? Who asked for your opinion?
No? Who is this guy? Lin Shi? It's you again. Another new guy you picked up, huh?
I'm Lin Shi's lawyer.
Attorney Goo, you're finally here.
Don't worry, I've got everything arranged. The biggest taboo in gemstone gambling is passing judgment, especially on matters of authenticity. You're jealous of Lin Shi for uncovering that emerald green, so you're framing her for cheating, trying to take it for yourselves. May I ask, Boss Zhao, if word of today's incident gets out, will anyone dare to come play at this yard again?
Who do you think you're scaring? Lin Shi cheated, plain and simple.
Proof?
I saw it with my own eyes.
That's not proof. Right now, I'm running a charity live stream. Current viewer count has already passed 10,000. Friends in Boss Zhao's live stream, they're waiting for you to uphold justice. If you don't want to be ruined, you'd better think carefully before you speak.
I knew all along you wouldn't admit it. So I had Attorney Goo start the live stream early. Everyone saw it, right? This stone of mine was found right here in Brother Who's yard.
Voiceover. The worst thing in gemstone gambling is encountering fraudsters. Looks like Brother Who's yard isn't just shady. It sells fakes too.
Voiceover 2. Don't come here anymore. You might get scammed.
Voiceover 3. Selling fakes? Who are you trying to fool?
Hey, let me tell you, don't talk nonsense. Buddy sells the real deal. Buddy, how could I possibly sell fakes? This is all genuine stuff.
Oh? Then the emerald green I just uncovered earlier. Why was it fake?
Don't you spout nonsense here, I'm telling you. Folks, look at what I'm selling here. This is Imperial Green Jadeite. Vibrant color, full grain. How could this possibly be fake? Come on, look.
So just now it was the two of them being sore losers and framing me, huh?
Wait a minute. According to the rules of this gemstone gambling yard, you win some, you lose some. When you lose, you take the loss.
Get on your knees.
Hello? Family of the patient in bed 3. Miss Lin, is that you? Xu Ning Ning, she has taken a turn for the worse.
Oh no, the patient has no vital signs.
Pulse dropping to 60.
Call the patient's family right now. Tell them to come and see her one last time.
Hello? Family of the patient in bed 3. Miss Lin, is that you? Xu Ningning is not going to make it.
I'm sorry. You should try to find Xu Ningning's father. The moment has finally come. Xu Mingyi, Su Qiaoman. While you were partying at the gambling table, did you ever think about the child whose treatment you delayed? What price is she paying for your little game? I suggest you go to the hospital and see her. Any later? And you'll really miss Ningning.
Manaman, Ningning. She couldn't really be in trouble, right?
Don't believe her. Lin Shi is just trying to mess with our heads. She's putting on an act.
Sushi, hey. Give me some face, brother. I'll pay top dollar for this stone of yours. Let's talk somewhere else. Have a couple drinks. Let's go, handsome.
Guzheng.
You've got some nerve.
Daring to go live in Brother Who's place? You got a death wish?
Get 'em, boys!
What are you doing? What you're doing is illegal.
Illegal? Let me tell you something, pal. On my turf, I am the law, got it? Boys, these two are causing trouble here. Break their legs and throw them in the river for the fish.
Hey! I'll handle this. Who's calling? Hello?
Are you Xu Ningning's father? Ningning is critically ill.
Ningning.
Yes, Ningning is critically ill.
What did you say? What? That's impossible.
What? Ningning is in critical condition? Impossible. Did you hire an actor?
Are you sure you're Xu Ningning's family? Xu Ningning is in emergency resuscitation. Her life is hanging by a thread. She needs surgery urgently. When are you coming? You need to pay the surgery fee. Without the fee, the surgery cannot proceed.
This can't be right. Ningning has always been perfectly healthy. How did she suddenly end up like this?
I get it now, Lin Shi. This is your doing.
Su Haomen, you've done every evil deed imaginable. You went to such lengths to make me marry this little cutie. You two carried on your affair and even schemed to swap my child. When Ningning needed you the most, you were obsessed with gambling on Jade. Now it's just karma finally catching up with you.
You're talking nonsense. You're the one who hired an actor just to mess with me.
Su Kelman, have you lost your mind from gambling? Ningning's life is hanging in the balance right now, and you actually think this is all fake? Aren't you afraid you'll really miss seeing your daughter one last time?
Ha, Lin Shi, you actually made up such a disgusting lie to trick me. Do you think I'd believe it? Ha! You pathetic woman. Once I win your money, I'll take Ningning abroad to see the best doctors. Go ahead.
Stop right there. I have another phone here, live streaming. The viewer count is about to hit 100,000.
Lin Shi, you actually set a trap for me.
Since I dared to come here, I was definitely fully prepared. Lawyer Gu's phone was just a decoy. The real live streaming phone is right here with me. Also, I suggest you take a look at the phone screen. I've already sent someone to film the hospital.
Man. Ningning. It looks like something really has happened to Ningning.
What? What do you mean, impossible? Ningning was fine this morning. How could she suddenly die? Lin Shi, was it you? Did you do this? Lin Shi, how dare you hit me?
That slap was getting off easy. Su Hillman, You schemed to make me give birth to a dead child. Made me raise Xu Ningning for you. Raised her all these years. You finally got what you deserved. Oh, right. I forgot to tell you. Your daughter was actually killed by you. Your bone marrow was a match for hers. If you had just donated it, she could have lived. But you were too obsessed with gambling on Jade. You refused to save her even to your death.
What? I'm the one who killed Ningning. I'm the one who killed Ningning.
Man. It's not your fault. It's all Linshi. Ning called you mom for so many years. How could you be so heartless? Watching her die right before your eyes.
I've done everything I could for you three. I've gone above and beyond. I reminded you again and again about Ningning's condition. But what about you? You didn't care. You ignored her. All you cared about was gambling on Jade. What a pity, Xu Ningning. In the end, she never got to see her mom and dad come to save her. Your punishment has only just begun. From now on, every night, Xu Ningning will be by your pillows asking, "Mom, Dad, why didn't you come save me?" The rest of your lives will be spent in guilt and regret.
Let's go.
Stop! Brother Who, you can't just let her walk away. She did a live broadcast that ruined your Jade Gambling Den's reputation. If you let her go, how will you survive in the Jade Gambling world?
Who? Attorney Gu has already called the cops. They'll be here any minute.
You?
If you don't want your factory gets shut down, then you better stay put.
What?
And another thing, instead of trying to stop me, you should be thinking about how those two are gonna pay you back. They're dirt poor. They even used a fake property deed.
You actually had the nerve to use a fake property deed to scam me?
Come here.
Ah!
Bro, bring me the book.
Brother, this property deed really is fake.
Brother Who, please, spare my life. I was set up by Lin Shi.
You owe me so much money, and you still used a fake property deed to trick me? I'll kill you!
Brother Who, please spare my life. I'll pay you back every cent.
You're not worth 10 million even if I sold you.
Brother Who, stop hitting him. You're gonna beat him to death. Then you won't get your money back.
Get lost. I'll deal with you later, you bastard. Today, I'm sending you to meet your maker.
Ningning is actually your daughter.
What did you say?
If you don't believe me while Ningning's body is still here, you can get a paternity test done.
She really is my daughter?
I was planning to wait until I made some money, cured Ningning's illness, and then tell you the truth. The three of us would run away together. But I never expected that bastard Lin Shi would get Ningning killed. Brother Who, you have to avenge Ningning.
Lin Shi, I'll kill you! However, I'll kill you first.
He is Lin Shi's husband, after all. He might be useful later.
Ms. Lin Shi, hello. I'm the organizer of this year's Gemstone Gambling event. We watched your live stream and would like to invite you to attend the Gemstone Gambling event in 3 days.
The Jade Gambling Tournament. It's organized by the gambling sage himself, Liu Dehuai. It's the most prestigious jade gambling competition. I hear only high-ranking nobles or uniquely skilled individuals are even qualified to attend. Lin Si, you've hit the jackpot.
That night, Mr. Liu, the gambling sage, will be there in person. He'll personally present a mysterious grand prize to the champion.
Grandpa will be there too. In my past life, Grandpa also gave me an invitation to the tournament. He wanted me to shine at the Jade Gambling Tournament. But back then, I turned it down to take care of a sick-shoe Ning-Ning. I refused the invitation. I worked day and night and ended up working myself to death. Now that I've dealt with all that nonsense and I've successfully divorced Chu Mingyi, I will stand at the peak and reunite with Grandpa. Grandpa, this life's shishi won't let you down.
Then I'll see you in 3 days, Miss Lin.
3 days from now.
Lin Shi, someone like you dare to attend the Jade Gambling Tournament? I'll make sure you are utterly disgraced at the tournament. I'll make sure you lose everything. The standards for the Jade Gambling Tournament are getting lower and lower. Any Tom, Dick, or Harry can get in now.
Yeah, even someone drowning in gambling debt can waltz right in. The bar for this tournament really needs to be raised.
Lin Shi, don't think for a second that just because you lucked out with an emerald green and used cheap tricks for attention, and even got an invitation to the tournament, that you can do whatever you want. Let me tell you something. The Jade Gambling Tournament is different from Brother Hu's little gambling town. It's a whole different league. The people here are all true experts with a keen eye. My advice to you is to get lost. Stop embarrassing yourself.
Since you know the prestige of this tournament, how dare you even show your face? Are you even worthy of being here?
Mon Mon is the little gambling sage. She's the successor to the current gambling sage, Liu Dehuai. Her invitation was personally delivered by Mr. Liu himself. If she's not worthy, then who are you?
Lin Si, what are you laughing at?
I'm laughing at your delusions. Gambling sage. Mr. Liu values integrity above all else. There's no way he would give an invitation to people like you. So obsessed with gambling, you'd let your own daughter die. An invitation? Please.
You talk as if you know Mr. Liu personally. Mr. Liu once praised Man Man to her face, saying she reminded him of his younger self. That's why she earned the title of Little Gambling Sage.
She's just a housewife. Why waste your breath on her? She'll probably never get a chance to meet Mr. Liu in her life.
How could I possibly have never met my own grandfather? You idiots.
Oh, right. I heard tonight gambling sage Mr. Liu will be here, and he'll have a grand prize for the champion. Lin Si, care to make a bet with me?
What? You haven't lost enough?
Humph. You were just lucky before. I don't believe you'll be that lucky every time.
Fine. So what do you want to bet on?
We'll follow the rules of the Jade Gambling Tournament. Bet on that stone. Whoever makes it to the finals and correctly judges the quality of the stone before it's cut wins.
Oh man. Don't give Lin Shi a hard time. She doesn't know anything about stones. How could she possibly make it to the finals?
If she doesn't make it, I win. Then she has to hand over the deed to her house and all the money she won at Brother Hu's casino.
Hey.
Well, you in or not?
Lin Si and Sister Man are at it again. We're in for a show tonight.
If Sister Man loses again, the title of Little Gambling Sage will go to Lin Shi.
Ah!
I don't think Sister Man will lose. The tournament starts with stone guessing. Each correct guess earns you a pebble point. The difficulty increases as you go. You can't make it to the finals on luck alone. Sister Man clearly knows her stuff. But Lin Shi, she's a total amateur. How can she compete?
Hey. If you don't want to compete, just admit defeat. Admit you're not as good as me. Don't make me look like a bully.
Who says I'm scared?
Lindsay, you're still talking tough. Do you even know how to appraise stones?
The match is starting.
You?
The match has started. Hey, Lin Shi's up.
Hey, that idiot actually went to compete.
Forget about her. Let's go earn some points. We need to get enough pebbles to make it to the finals. I heard the finalist not only gets a mysterious gift from the gambling sage, but also gets to become his disciple.
Today is Mr. Lu's first time taking on a disciple. Man, we're counting on you. If we win this, we can pay off all our debts.
Look at you, so pathetic. Once I'm the gambling sage's one and only disciple, money won't be a problem.
Yeah. Man, you're something else.
The sun's still up, and they're already daydreaming. I'll never let my grandfather take someone like you as his disciple.
Cece, listen closely. Before guessing a stone, first you observe the tightness of its rind. A dense rind with good weathering is more likely to yield fine jadeite texture. Next, look at the color, the grain, and the sand particle distribution. This black-red rind often yields mid to high-grade jadeite. Remember that.
It.
Welcome, everyone, to the annual Stone Gambling Convention. According to the convention's rules, at 8 o'clock tonight, we begin the convention's most thrilling event, the Stone Guessing Finals. Please present the stones in your possession. Only the top 10 will qualify for the finals. Miss Sue has won 20 stones. That's the highest stone count in the entire hall. It seems tonight's champion will undoubtedly be Miss Sue.
And yours? Only 10? Do you even qualify for the finals?
Miss Lin just barely made 10th place.
Fine, you got lucky, but entering in 10th place, you're bound to lose.
The advantage in the stone guessing finals goes to the first place contestant. They get the first guess. If Sister Man guesses correctly, then everyone after her won't get a chance.
Lin Shi is in 10th place. She probably won't even get a turn to guess.
No need to watch. This year's champion is definitely Sister Man.
Of course. I planned it all out. I knew the stone counts in everyone's hands. I deliberately entered last. My grandfather said, for a stone guesser, the last position is the best. Su Haomen, just you wait. The real show is just beginning.
My buddy spent a fortune to get intel on the final round of the stone gambling tournament. This stone comes from the Moxisha pit. It's top-grade imperial jadeite green.
Based on my observation, the stone's skin is wrinkled like an old elephant's hide. It should be from the Moxisha pit. This raw stone is jadeite. Its texture is as smooth as silk. No cotton patterns, no impurities, strong fluorescent glow. It's a rare cold tone variety. This raw stone is a premium imperial green jadeite.
My assessment is the same as Ms. Sue's.
What Ms. Sue said was too detailed and comprehensive. I have nothing to add. I forfeit.
I forfeit too.
Now there's only one contestant left. If she forfeits too, then the champion of tonight's stone gambling tournament will be Ms. Sue.
Hey, just forfeit already.
Ms. Sue's analysis was so thorough, what can you possibly compare with that?
I told you Sister Man would be the champion. Lin Shi is gonna lose big this time.
The gambling sage, Mr. Liu, will be here any minute. Ms. Su will be able to become his disciple soon.
Man, you're amazing.
It's not over yet. I want to continue competing with Su Qiaomen.
Man has already flawlessly analyzed the raw stone. What do you have to compete with her?
Can I still compete with her?
Of course you can.
Isn't Lin Shi supposed to be bad at appraising stones? Her appraisal technique looks so professional.
She probably just learned it online and is trying to bluff everyone. She's just a housewife who only knows how to cook and do laundry. How could she possibly know how to appraise stones?
All this information was bought for me in advance by Brother Hu. It absolutely cannot be wrong. Lin Shi, what do you have to compete with me? Just wait to lose.
What Su Qiaomen said is wrong.
Huh?
This stone is indeed elephant skin, but it's not from the Moxisha mine. It's from the Muna mine. As for the raw stone, it is jadeite, but it's not imperial green, it's top-grade dragonite.
Talking nonsense.
A housewife who got lucky and found an amethyst is here spouting nonsense. How ridiculous. What? Do you really think you're a jade expert now?
Sister Man's judgment is the industry standard. Some people should stop making a fool of themselves. Go home and nurse your baby.
Cut it open. Let Lin Shi see how she loses.
Yeah, cut it.
My judgment is never wrong. Cut the stone.
Ms. Lin is amazing. This was specially sourced by Mr. Liu from the Muna mine. It's top-grade dragonite jadeite. It does bear some resemblance to imperial green. Congratulations, Ms. Lin. You are tonight's champion of the Gambling Stone Tournament.
Oh my god. Lin Shi actually guessed it right.
Her appraisal technique just now was clearly professional. Who said she doesn't know stones?
Exactly. Who said that?
The little gambling saint lost to Lin Shi. The title of gambling saint has changed hands.
Grandpa, in this life, Shichi hasn't let you down.
No. Impossible. Was it you? Did you collude with the host and switch the stones? It was clearly imperial green. How could it be dragonite?
Su Qiaomen, this is the Gambling Stone Tournament. Are you trying to weasel out of it?
Shameless. It was you. You're just jealous that I became the gambling saint's disciple. You teamed up with the host to set me up. Come on. Let's go see the gambling saint. I'm going to make him see your true colors in front of everyone and get you disqualified.
Let go of me.
I won't. You wretch. Tell us what underhanded tricks you used. You wretch. Say something. Tell us.
Hey, the gambling saint is here.
Who dares touch my granddaughter?
The Golden Dragon Kane. Could he be the legendary gambling sage, Mr. Liu?
Wow. I never expected to have the honor of meeting Mr. Liu. Today was definitely worth it.
Hey, wait! Just now, Mr. Liu called you his granddaughter. Who's his granddaughter?
Gambling sage.
Grandpa.
What? Lin Shi is actually the gambling sage, Liu Dehuai's granddaughter.
What on earth is going on? I've never heard that the gambling sage had any descendants.
Mr. Liu did have a daughter when he was young. But his wife passed away early, and he kept his daughter a secret. Could this Lin Shi really be Mr. Liu's descendant?
Zishi, you've suffered so much all these years.
Grandpa, I shouldn't have cut ties with you just to marry Xu Mingyi. That was such a foolish thing to do.
It's okay. Grandpa has always been here for you.
Shumingye hooked up with my best friend. He swindled me out of my assets. He even set me up, causing me to give birth to a stillborn child. I've seen his true colors now, and I'm going to divorce him. Grandpa, I came to this Jade gambling convention to prove to everyone that I haven't forgotten what you taught me, and that I haven't let you down.
Good. You've suffered.
Let go! What a touching performance. Lin Shi, you might fool others, but you can't fool me. Isn't your grandpa just a farmer doing manual labor in the countryside? What? You changed your clothes, and now you think you're the gambling sage, Liu Dehuai?
Idiot. My grandpa saw through your greedy nature back then, so he disguised himself as a farmer. If you had known about my identity as the gambling sage's heir earlier, who knows how much worse you would have ruined me.
Keep going. Keep spinning your lies. If all the distinguished guests here knew you hired someone to impersonate the gambling sage, who gave you the nerve?
You're so desperate for fame you've lost all shame. Disgusting. If I let you desecrate the gambling sage's reputation here today, it would be a disgrace to every single one of us present. Lin Shi, you're digging your own grave. What are you all standing around for? Get this imposter out of the venue now. When the real gambling sage arrives, how many heads do you think you'll have to answer with?
In my hand is the gambling sage's token, the golden dragon cane. Who dares lay a hand on me? You guys might not know me, but this golden dragon cane you all recognize, right?
This golden dragon cane looks pretty real. Could he really be the gambling saint?
Sister Man is so sure of herself. Who's telling the truth?
Cece, don't be scared. Your grandpa is here. No one will dare bully you.
I heard when the gambling saint goes out, he needs 10 bodyguards for protection. If you really are the gambling saint, why are you all alone?
This golden dragon cane might be fake too. This woman is very cunning. She even dared to fake a property deed. How can a mere golden dragon cane fool all of you?
Zumingye, Sukalman. You two are really hopelessly stupid.
3 years ago, I saw the gambling saint's real face. It's definitely not this shady old man in front of us.
How dare you impersonate the gambling saint? What nerve?
Daring to cheat at the Gambling Stone Convention. You'll never work in this business again.
Someone throw them out.
Get out, get out, get out, get out!
Get out, get out, get out!
Who's causing trouble here?
Mr. Wang, Lin Shi brought people to cause trouble at the casino. They're pretending to be the gambling saint. I was just having them thrown out.
We welcome the gambling saint.
We welcome the gambling saint.
We welcome the gambling saint.
Mr. Wang, you've got it wrong. This old man is just an actor that Lin Shi hired. How could he possibly be?
How dare you? How dare you not recognize the real gambling saint?
Mr. Wang, are you sure he's the gambling sage, Liu Dehuai?
All these years, I've been working for Mr. Liu. How could I possibly not recognize Mr. Liu? Mr. Liu came early, precisely because he was afraid his granddaughter would be mistreated here. And what do? Every single one of you dares to slander Mr. Liu right here.
So you're saying Lin Shi is the gambling sage, Liu Dehuai's own granddaughter? No, that's impossible. Lin Shi couldn't possibly be that lucky.
It seems it's true. I shouldn't have divorced Lin Shi.
How dare you? You dare to cause trouble at the Jade gambling event hosted by Mr. Liu. Guards, take these two away. Disqualify them from the competition. And ban them from this venue for good.
Yes, sir.
Let go of me.
Bring him over here.
Mr. Liu, oh no. Grandpa, I'm Shishi's husband. Hello?
Sumingye, we're already divorced. Have you no shame?
That was just a divorce agreement. The formalities aren't finalized yet. Tomorrow, I'll just revoke that divorce agreement.
You won't divorce me?
No, of course not. I won't divorce you. You're the gambling sage's granddaughter. Who would divorce you?
What about her?
Her?
Didn't you love her?
She tricked me. You know that. You're the only one I love.
Don't touch me. You disgust me.
Just give me another chance. I'll treat you right. I promise. You love me too, don't you?
Zumingye, in my past life, I did love you. But it turns out you never deserved it. Zumingye, right now, I wish I could tear you to 1,000 pieces.
Shikshi, listen to me. All of this is her fault. Our unborn child. She's the one who killed it. I was temporarily blinded. She tricked me. Just give me one more chance. Think about Ning Ning. Ning Ning is already dead. We can start over.
Xu Mingyi, you despicable scumbag! Who was it that said Lin Shi was a stupid, easy-to-fool woman who planned to kill her child so she could raise our kid for us? Now you want to pin all the blame on me? Dream on!
It's because you were obsessed with gambling on Jade. You had no time for the child. I did it for the child's sake. That's why I resorted to this.
Weren't you obsessed with gambling too, and lost all our family fortune?
You're the one who squandered our wealth. Let me tell you something. You're not worthy of being my woman. Only a woman like Lin Shi, gentle and considerate, is worthy of being my wife.
You bastard!
Go ahead, fight. Evil people get what they deserve. I love watching a dog-eat-dog fight.
Go to hell.
Xu Mingyi, you dare hit me?
Get lost. Don't interrupt my talk with Ishi.
I was such a fool. I never should have begged Brother Hu for mercy and spared your life.
What did you say?
You don't actually think you're the only man I have, do you? Let me tell you the truth. Ning Ning wasn't your daughter either. She was Brother Hu's and my child.
What are you saying?
You don't really think I could ever be interested in someone like you? You were just the business I brought to Brother Hu's casino. I lured you into gambling on Jade.
You little fool.
Su Homan, evil begets evil. Your retribution is finally here. I want you to know what it feels like to be beaten to death.
Stop hitting me! I was wrong.
You bitch! Not only did you lie to me, you were cheating on me. I'll kill you today.
Guards, take these two away. Don't let them dirty Mr. Liu's establishment.
Lin He, I will never divorce you. As long as I'm your husband for one more day, the gambling sage is my grandfather-in-law.
Wishful thinking.
Xi, about Xu Mingyi, do you need me to step in?
No need, Grandpa. I've already hired a lawyer. The divorce papers will be ready soon.
Good. That's good. I should have been more determined back then and stopped you from marrying him. As a result, you've suffered so much.
No, Grandpa. It's all my fault. It's my fault for not...
All right, let's not talk about this anymore.
Welcome, Mr. Liu, the gambling sage and the champion of tonight's Gambling Stone Tournament, Miss Lin Shi.
From today onward, Lin Shi will be my Liu Dehuai's sole disciple and heir. From now on, all my assets will be under Lin Shi's name. From now on, all my assets will be under Lin Shi's name.
Oh my. I always thought Miss Lin looked familiar. So she's the gambling sage's own granddaughter.
No wonder Miss Lin has such a sharp eye.
Yeah.
She beat Su Kelman time and again. So that's why. She's the gambling sage's descendant. Truly impressive.
Impressive.
This is the gift I prepared for tonight's champion. Shishi, this piece of top-grade Imperial Dragonite jade now belongs to you.
Such a large piece of Imperial Dragonite jade. It must be worth a fortune.
Yes. In all my years in this business, I've never seen such a superb piece of Imperial Dragonite.
I haven't either.
As expected of the gambling sage, he wows the entire crowd with a single move. Miss Lin is truly blessed.
Such good fortune, such good fortune.
Thank you, Grandpa, but I plan to auction off this top-grade Imperial Dragonite, publicly. The money raised will be donated to impoverished disaster areas.
Shishi, this jade is a once-in-a-century find. Are you sure you can part with it?
Grandpa, I still remember that in the way of jade gambling, greed is the greatest taboo. Those with excessive desire will surely lose everything, harming both themselves and others. So, I plan to make regular donations to impoverished mountain regions. It's both an act of charity and a way to sever my own greedy attachments.
Good. As expected of my gambling sage's granddaughter. Shishi, you've grown up. This way, Grandpa can rest easy from now on.
Living a second life, I've come to deeply understand the dangers of gambling addiction. Since I have a second chance, this time, I must live my life well.
Truly the gambling sage's descendant. Such a grand vision. I support you.
If all Jade gamblers had Miss Lin's level of awareness, then from now on, the Jade gambling circle wouldn't have those tragedies caused by gambling addiction.
Right.
I hope everyone can learn from Miss Lin. Stay away from gambling addiction. Do more good deeds.
Right.
All the money earned in the name of this Jade gambling tournament will be used for public welfare. Shishi, you've come to realize the true principle behind Jade gambling. You are truly my gambling sage's descendant.
Grandpa, don't worry. I will definitely carry on your spirit and let it shine. I won't let you down.
Ms. Lin made a name for herself at the Jade gambling event. She became an overnight sensation. The videos online have all gotten over 1 million clicks. Everyone's calling you the little gambling prodigy. They say you gamble on Jade with a conscience, sharing the benefits with the people.
I'm not that amazing.
You do. There are even fan clubs online now. Quite a few people, actually.
I'm a celebrity now.
You sure are.
Attorney Gu. How's the divorce process with Xu Mingyi going? Any progress?
Xu Mingyi hired a lawyer. They're asking the court to dismiss the divorce petition. But we've gathered evidence of Xu Mingyi's infidelity and domestic violence. We've already filed for a compulsory divorce. We should have a result in a few days.
That's good.
Don't worry, I'm on it. I'll make sure you and Xu Mingyi get divorced smoothly.
Then I'll leave it to you, Attorney Gu.
This house is so big, so beautiful. Baby. Living here, the two of us will be so comfortable.
This house was bought by Lin Shi to appease me after she pissed me off.
Something this big must have cost a fortune.
This villa is in a prime location. Great views. #1 in all of Jiangcheng. Market value is about 100 million. Kitamo. Jiao. Who? I owe you 10 million. Plus the money I lost gambling on Jade before. This house should cover it.
You're finally being smart. As long as you bring Lin Shi to me, I'll give you another 500 grand, buddy, so you can go gamble on Jade. But whether you can make your money back is up to you. Leave it to fate.
Once I make money from gambling on Jade, the matter with Ning Ning, we'll settle that score later.
Bye. Baby, didn't you say before? You had your eye on a $3 million Ferrari? We'll buy it.
Plus a Thompson Riviera villa.
Oh man. What the hell? What is all this stuff? What kind of treasures are these? Ouch, damn. This is a statue of the armless goddess.
Wait. Brother who? This is a $500 fake. What is Lin Shi trying to say? Putting this statue in the most prominent spot. She's taunting us.
This really pisses me off. I'm gonna smash it right now.
Be careful. You guys, watch your step. Especially these things. They're all from Master Da Vinci. Priceless works. Especially the armless goddess. That thing is worth a fortune, one of a kind. You really gotta be careful. Who are you?
And who the hell are you? You actually called this the armless goddess? Worth a fortune? This is just a pile of crap.
Do you have any idea what you just smashed? This is the world's most famous work by Master Da Vinci. Worth 50 million. And you just smashed it like that.
This is clearly a fake. 50 million Da Vinci's work? Open your damn eyes and look closely. This gentleman here is a Cambridge PhD, a venture capital rep from Apollo Bank, top talent. He just said, this is just a $500 knockoff. And you call it the armless goddess?
What? $500?
Yeah. This thing is a counterfeit. What? My eye as an overseas returned PhD isn't as good as yours, you old geezer.
Utterly ignorant.
I'm gonna kill you.
Brother who? Let's go see Lin Shi.
Ah. Let me go. Zooming A. Let me go.
Damn it. How did you know it was me?
That foul stench of cigarettes on you, I'll never forget it.
She. I knew you still cared about me. Let's not get divorced, okay? Let's start over.
Get away from me. Zooming A, get away from me. You make me sick.
Lin Shi, how could you suddenly become so heartless? Back then, a few sweet words from me, and you'd obey without a fuss.
I was a fool before. Now I see your true colors. I won't be fooled by you again. I'm warning you, you'd better stay away from me, or I'll report you for assault. Not only are we getting divorced, but you'll be locked up for years.
Lin Shi, I gave you a chance. Since you won't take it, don't blame me for what happens next.
Sumingi. What are you doing? Where are you taking me?
You'll find out when we get there.
Mingye, why did you bring me here? Have you forgotten so soon? About Zhao Hu and Su Qiaomin cheating on you?
Brother Hu said, if I bring you here, he'll give me 500,000, so I can keep gambling on Jade. If I win big, I can clear my debts. Lin Shi, I gave you a chance. After this is done, even if you beg me, I won't spare you another glance.
You're insane. You lost everything gambling on Jade, and it cost your own daughter's life. And you still haven't learned your lesson?
Enough. Stop talking. Get out.
Linshi? Long time no see. You've really transformed into the heir of the gambling king. Trying to get an audience with you now is quite the challenge.
You know who I am now. Untie me, now. You know my grandfather's temper. Aren't you afraid he'll shut this place down? You know how my grandfather is. Aren't you afraid he'll bring people to trash your place?
Truly worthy of being the descendant of the gambling saint. That mouth of yours is really tough, but let me tell you something. This place is mine. What I say goes. Boys.
What do you think you're doing?
Since you're the gambling saint's descendant, we have to treat you right.
What is this?
Miss Lynn. Personally, I have great respect for the gambling saint. I don't want to be your enemy either, but you got my daughter killed. And from my place, you walked away with $10 million. That's a debt. We need to settle.
If it weren't for me, would Xu Ningning have lived this long? It was the two of them. Obsessed with gambling on stones, who got Xu Ningning killed. You're blaming me for it? You're truly laughable. As for that $10 million, I earned that with my own skills.
Brother Who, this woman's got a sharp tongue and loves to argue. Just make her sign it. Wouldn't that be easier?
Miss Lynn, just sign this document, and I'll let you go.
You want me to invest in your stone gambling operation?
After all the money you won all went to charity, instead of giving it to useless people. Why not partner with me and invest in a stone gambling den when the time comes? You'll even get a 10% cut of the profits.
Sorry, but my money is for charity only, not for investments.
Lin C, don't be ungrateful when I'm giving you face. Do you really think I came here today to negotiate with you?
What? You want to get rough?
This signature today, you're signing this, whether you want to or not. There's no way out of it.
Sign it.
Ha ha ha. Miss Lynn, you just sign this paper, and Buddy here will make sure you're safe and sound. Otherwise, you're gonna get hurt.
My grandfather just announced my status at the Jade Gambling Convention. Aren't you afraid of making an enemy of the entire Jade gambling world?
Ha 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 ha, silly girl. This Jade gambling den belongs to me. I have 100 ways to make you shut up.
Aren't you afraid my grandfather will investigate you?
Ha ha ha. The person who kidnapped you was Xu Mingyi. What does that have to do with me? As everyone knows, me and Xu Mingyi are love rivals.
Enough talk. Sign it now.
How about we make a bet? If I win, you let me go. If I lose, I'll sign it right away.
Why should I bet with you?
You've lost to me so many times already. Don't you want to win just once to prove your title as the little gambling saint?
Bet on what?
Anything. You set the rules.
Fine. Then we'll bet on blind stones. We each pick a random stone. Whoever can cut open a better stone wins.
Lin Shi. Everyone in the Jade Den works for Brother Who. Can you really win?
Shut up. Do we have a bet or not?
You're on.
Lin C. Blind gambling is all about luck. With Brother Who's help, I don't believe you can win this time.
Baby, This one's definitely got green in it.
Lindsay, have you picked one yet?
I want this one.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
If you're sure, then take off the blindfold.
Lindsay, is this stone any good? Will it have green?
It's green. It came out green.
This piece, it's not top-grade emerald green, but the color's rich, and the texture's good too. But I still think Lindsay will win.
Shut up.
Nothing, Lindsay. You lost.
Lindsay, you lost. I actually beat Lindsay, the gambling saint's granddaughter. Lindsay, I knew it. I knew your luck wouldn't last forever.
You big dummy. You lost. As per the rules, sign.
Looks like I really lost. A bet's a bet, so I'll sign.
Lindsay.
Don't move.
What are you doing?
Don't move.
Lindsay, are you okay?
You little... Nice!
Officer, this is the gambling den I exposed in my public welfare livestream. The person in charge of the den operates illegal gambling, engages in predatory lending, and now has even kidnapped my client. I ask you two officers to investigate thoroughly.
We received a tip and are here to shut down the gambling den. Please come with us to the station.
Lindsay, you're behind this again. You lost to me on purpose.
Jiaohu's den was already shady. Once the doors are closed, it gets even shadier. How could I possibly beat you? Since I couldn't win anyway, I might as well pick one at random. It was going to be shut down anyway, so there was no point in investing.
Lindsay, you
killed my daughter and you got my gambling den shut down.
Shut your trap.
Hey, they're just here to investigate your gambling den. If everything's clean, they won't shut it down.
I won't let you get away with this.
Don't move.
Oh, police. This guy kidnapped him. Look, the bruises on my wrists are still there.
Let's go.
Zhu Minyi kidnapped you during the divorce proceedings and acted violently. I'll explain the situation to the court. The divorce paperwork should be finalized soon.
Thank you, Attorney Gu.
By the way, after the divorce, still gambling?
Grandpa, I've finalized my divorce with Xu Mingyi. From now on, I'm free.
And if he ever dares to harass you again, just tell me. I'll break his legs.
I doubt he'll dare. He spent a month in jail, and that straightened him out.
Xixi, help your grandpa take a look at this stone.
This stone, the sandy crust is naturally peeling, the sand is hard and fine. Where it's peeled, it reveals a glassy jadeite texture. You can tell it's top quality at a glance.
Xixi, you're getting better and better. The student is surpassing the master.
It's all thanks to your teaching, Grandpa.
By the way, today, I'm going to a gathering. The attendees are all top figures in the jade gambling world. You get ready and come with me.
Thank you, Grandpa.
Welcome on Mr. Liu.
Welcome, Mr. Liu.
So this must be the descendant and apprentice of the gambling sage. Truly impressive. She has your bearing from back in the day, Mr. Liu.
I was fortunate enough to see Ms. Lin's Jadeite gambling video. It was absolutely brilliant. Ms. Lin is a prodigy at Jadeite gambling.
You must nurture her well, Mr. Liu. Ms. Lin will surely inherit the gambling sage's legacy and bring glory to the Liu family.
Ha ha ha. Excellent. Well, I am getting older, and from now on, I won't be attending many events. Today, I brought Jixi here so that everyone can get to know her. In the future, I hope you all will look out for Chi-Chi.
Rest assured, since Mr. Liu has spoken, we will certainly take good care of Ms. Lin.
Miss Lin has made quite a name in the Jade gambling world. If anything, we should be asking her to look out for us.
With Ms. Lin's skills, she's sure to shine brightly in the Jade gambling world.
All right. Please have a seat. Let's enjoy the show. Shishi, what's wrong? Today, you seem distracted.
Grandpa, I don't want to learn jade gambling anymore.
What did you say?
You always said, a little gambling is fun, but too much can ruin you. If I keep gambling, I'll surely end up like Xu Mingyi and Su Qiaoman, with the same fate. Besides, since I've been given a second chance at life, I want to fulfill my dream from my past life. I don't want any regrets.
But our Liu family only has you as its heir.
Don't worry, Grandpa. I've already started an online school. I'll select a few talented students and personally teach them the secrets of jade gambling. They will carry on the Liu family legacy.
And what about you? What will you do?
I want to learn opera. Learning opera was my childhood dream. But in my past life, after marrying Xu Mingyi, I was always working, taking care of his sick sister, Xu Ningning, and paying off his gambling debts. I never had time to study. This time around, I'm going to live for myself. I remember when I was little, Grandpa would always take me to see operas. Back then, listening to the opera on stage, I thought it was so interesting. I really wanted to learn it.
Opera is part of China's intangible cultural heritage. If you really want to learn opera, Grandpa fully supports you. Actually, I happen to know a May schoolmaster. Tomorrow morning, I'll take you to become his apprentice.
Really? Thank you, Grandpa.
Let's go.
Master, please have some tea.
Good. Xiaoxi, tonight is your first time performing on stage. Don't be nervous. Sing well.
Don't worry, Master. Bugger, I'll definitely sing well.
Good luck.
Lindsay, it really is you.
I was just saying, you look so familiar. Lindsay, even if you turned into a ghost, I'd recognize you.
Lindsay, aren't you the descendant of the gambling saint? Why aren't you gambling on Jade? What are you doing acting?
What are you doing here?
What am I doing here? Because of you, Tiger's Jade gambling den was shut down. Tiger and I spent months in jail. Of course, I'm here to find you and settle the score.
I've been out of the gambling stone world for a long time now. All that stuff. I don't want to talk about it anymore.
You ruined our lives. You think you can just walk away?
If you're here today to listen to the opera, you're welcome. But if you're here to cause trouble, get out. Now.
Lindsay, you're not the descendant of the gambling sage anymore. You think I'm scared of you? Let me tell you something. I'm gonna make sure this show never happens. Oh, for crying out loud. Lindsay? Give me back my daughter!
Everyone, look! Lin Shi killed Ning Ning. A life for a life.
Lindsay, you framed me. You faked evidence and got my daughter killed. Someone like you has no right to perform here.
What's going on? Lin Shi killed that woman's daughter.
Lin Si seems so gentle and refined. How could she do something so evil?
Maybe we should replace Lin Shi. She's just a backup anyway. Don't let this ruin tonight's show.
The show's about to start. The guests will be here any minute. How can we perform with all this chaos?
Get the theater manager over here. Fire Lin Shi right now, or I'm not leaving. Let's see you try to perform then.
That's right. You have to give me an answer to it today.
Since you won't listen, don't blame me for what happens next. Let me say this one last time. If you're here to cause trouble, get out now.
Lindsay, I know you're in a position of power now. I can't afford to cross you, so I'll just bash my head in right here. Let everyone see how vicious you are.
Go ahead. Why did you stop? Can't keep up the act? There are some things I didn't want to air out in public, but since you showed up today, I'll let everyone get the tea. These two, one is my ex-husband, the other is the other woman he cheated with. After they got together, they schemed so I'd give birth to a stillborn, and they switched her child with mine, making me raise their child for them, for all those years. In the end, the child was dying in the hospital. They were obsessed with gambling on Jade. They didn't even see the child one last time. They've done every evil deed imaginable. I never thought they'd have the nerve to come cause a scene at the theater.
What? This man and woman have no shame at all to bully Lin Shi like this.
If I were Lin Shi, I'd want to tear them to pieces.
Coming here to make trouble? You think this theater has no one?
Disgusting scum. Get out.
How dare you bully Lin Shi? I'll hit you.
It's not like that. It's not like that. She's framing us. That's not what happened. It's not like that. She's framing us. Lin Shi is the one addicted to gambling. Mingyi had no choice. That's why he divorced her. As for the child, she gave birth to a stillborn. Then she snatched our baby away from us. But she didn't want to take care of it. She just watched as the child died in the hospital.
Enough! I'm the real victim here. Lin Shi, I have to say, you really are a monster.
Zhu Mingye. Su Kaoman, how can you lie through your teeth? Aren't you afraid of divine retribution?
I'm not lying. Everyone can look it up online right now. His grandfather is the gambling sage, Liu Dehuai. Their whole family is addicted to gambling.
Lin Si really is the gambling sage's granddaughter. There are many videos online of Lin Si gambling on Jade.
I can't believe it. Lin Shi is actually that kind of person.
For the sake of gambling, she neglected her own family. Let her child die a tragic death at home. Someone like her doesn't deserve to play today's role.
Lin Si, get out of the theater. Get out, get out, get out.
That's not true.
Let go. Lin Si has been studying opera with you all for over 3 months. What kind of person she is, don't you know? You actually don't believe her? You believe 2 outsiders? Are you okay?
I'm fine.
I'm Lin Shi's lawyer. Her divorce case with Xu Mingyi was handled by me. I swear on my license as a lawyer, everything she said is true.
Gu Cheng, if you hadn't been hitting on my wife, cheating on me, Lin Shi would never have divorced me.
Don't believe him. He's a fake lawyer. He and Lin Shi fabricated evidence together to frame me.
In all my years as a lawyer in this profession, my reputation has always been spotless. The matter with Lin Shi is all documented in my case files. If you don't believe me, I can have someone bring the files over right now, so everyone can see that Lin Shi and I are completely innocent. This is slander.
Pete. The show's about to start. Why aren't you preparing? What's all this commotion?
Master, Lin Shi's ex-husband brought a woman here to cause trouble. He says Lin Shi's gambling on Jade caused their daughter's death.
What nonsense are you spouting? Throw them both out.
It's not nonsense. This Lin Shi is the granddaughter of the gambling king, Liu Dehuai. Her whole family is addicted to gambling. They killed my daughter.
Master, that's not true.
What did you just say?
I said Lin Shi is the granddaughter of the gambling king, Liu Dehuai. Her whole family is addicted to gambling. How dare you hit me?
You know she's the gambling sage's granddaughter, and you still dare to frame her? Do you even know why Liu Dehuai is called the gambling sage? There are many talented people in gemstone gambling, but the only one worthy of the title sage is Mr. Liu. That's because Mr. Liu is kind-hearted and pure, always ready to help others. Even this theater of mine was renovated with his money.
What?
Lin Shi is the gambling sage's granddaughter. Mr. Liu had already paved the way for her in gemstone gambling. If she was truly obsessed with it, then why would she? Come here to learn opera. Lin Shi inherited the gambling sage's spirit. She took all the money she earned from gemstone gambling and donated it to disaster areas. It was all for charity. All of this you can look up online. If you two want to frame her, at least use your brains. Guards, throw these two out. From now on, they are forbidden to set foot in this theater.
Master, it's a misunderstanding. A misunderstanding.
Lin Shi, I'm so sorry. We almost wronged you.
We had no idea you've been through so much, and yet you're still so kind. Lin Shi, you're truly a good person.
No wonder your opera is performed so well. You have a deep emotional foundation.
Thank you all for understanding. I genuinely love opera. That's why I gave up gemstone gambling to come here and learn it. I hope tonight's performance is one we can all do well together. Master, thank you.
The curtain's about to rise. Sing well. I have faith in you.
Attorney Gu, thanks for helping me out again.
Don't mention it. Don't worry, I've already filed for a restraining order. From now on, Su Qiaoman and Xu Mingyi won't dare come near you.
Grandfather made my identity public. They're scared of his influence. So they're desperate, causing trouble at the theater.
The news about the Jade Gambling Den has already gotten out. They can't operate there anymore either.
Serves them right. Attorney Gu, you're not even my lawyer anymore, yet I keep troubling you. I'm really sorry.
If you're really sorry, then give me more theater tickets. Perfect. I love watching the shows. I'll come watch every day from now on.
Great.
But, Lindsay, you look really beautiful in that costume.
Attorney Gu, thanks for walking me home.
Just call me Gu Zheng from now on.
Gu Zheng.
Lindsay, the sunset is beautiful today. But I think you're even more beautiful. Lin Shi,
Gu Zheng. I'm really grateful for how you've taken care of me lately. It's just... I just got out of a failed marriage. I'm finally free. Right now, I just want to focus on learning opera and just live my life. As for matters of the heart, I don't want to think about that for now.
Okay, I'll wait. I'll wait until you're ready for a relationship. Tell me, and I'll pursue you.
Well, I'm home too. You should head back now.
Okay, goodbye.
Goodbye.
Linky! How could you betray me and get together with Gu Zheng? I'll kill you.
Zhu Mingye, calm down.
You've left me with nothing. I want you dead.
Stop! Don't you touch Lin Shi.
Gu Zheng, you got me sent to prison. You stole my wife, and you dare show your face? Aren't you afraid I'll kill you?
Xu Mingyi, stop twisting the truth. It was you. Besides, Lin Shi isn't your wife anymore. Put the knife down. Get out of here. Otherwise, I'll make sure you rot in prison.
Ha ha ha. You're threatening me? The last thing I'm afraid of is a threat.
You're insane. Get away from me. Are you okay?
I'm fine.
Lin Si, you hit me for him?
Go to hell.
Gu Zheng. Gu Zheng, Gu Zheng. Gu Zheng. Gu Zheng, are you okay? Hang in there. I'll get you to the hospital.
I'm okay. Lin Si, don't worry.
Why are you so foolish? You're not my lawyer anymore. You don't have to do this for me.
No matter if I'm your lawyer or not, I will always protect you.
Gu Zheng? Gu Zheng. Wake up. Gu Zheng. Help, somebody, Gu Zheng.
Water.
What?
I want some water.
Water. Okay. Here. You had a fever. Gu Zheng. You're awake. Are you feeling any discomfort? I'll get the doctor.
I'm fine. It's just a minor injury.
Minor injury? You call this minor? Do you have any idea how badly you were hurt? The doctor said the knife wound was just an inch away from. And you had a fever yesterday.
So you're worried about me.
I just want you to get better soon. After all, you got hurt saving me.
Then who was it? Who stayed by my bedside and took care of me all night?
Gujeng. I never expected. You'd risk your life to save me.
What? Touched? Want to marry me now?
Don't tease me. You know my situation. I just got divorced. And I've been through so much.
So what if I've been married? Whoever Gu Zheng likes is the best in the world. And she's brave and resilient, smart and sharp. Your worth shouldn't be overshadowed by a failed marriage. Putting it that way, it seems like I'm not good enough for you. You're the descendant of the gambling sage, and you sing opera so beautifully. Pursuing you is me reaching too high.
What are you talking about?
Lensi, you should smile more. You look beautiful when you smile. Hey, Lindsay, how about you sing a little for me? When I hear you sing opera, I don't feel the pain anymore.
Shishi.
Grandpa, why did you come all of a sudden?
Shishi. Are you okay? Shu Mingyi didn't hurt you, did he?
I'm fine, Grandpa. It was Lawyer Gu who saved me.
Thank you, Lawyer Gu, for risking your life to save Jixi.
No need for formalities, Mr. Liu. Lin Xi is my friend. Protecting her is what I should do.
Good, good. Bring him in.
Mr. Liu? Mr. Liu? Mr. Liu, I know I was wrong. I'll never do it again.
I was willing to spare you out of respect for your past marriage to Jixi. But you have bullied Jixi time and time again, and now you want her dead?
Mr. Liu, I was wrong. I just wanted to win her back so badly.
Win her back? Jixi doted on you endlessly back then, and you didn't know how to cherish her. Now you talk about winning her back? No way.
Right. I'm a jerk. I didn't cherish her. I was even foolish enough to think I could win Shishi back. I'll kill you.
Zumingyi, does it hurt? This pain is nothing compared to what you put me through.
Someone like him will never change his ways. Don't worry. I'll press assault charges against him. This time, he'll be spending most of his life behind bars.
Take him away. Break one of his hands, so he can never gamble again in this lifetime.
Mr. Liu, please? No. Don't break my hand. Shishi. Shishi. For the sake of our marriage, please put in a good word for me.
Zumingyi, the bond between us as husband and wife was severed by you long ago.
Shishi. Sishi. You know I love you. I was tricked by Su Qiaoman. Shishi.
Take her away. Shishi, don't worry. Shu Mingyi will never again appear before you to harass your life.
Thank you, Grandpa.
As for you, just stay here. Take good care of Xiaogu. Xiaogu is a good young man.
What are you talking about, Grandpa?
Oh, come on. Trust your grandpa. My eye for judging stones is accurate, and my eye for judging people, is even more accurate.
All right, Grandpa, let me see you out. Hungry? I made you some seafood congee.
I'm a patient. And you're just going to let me feed myself?
It's not your hands that are injured.
Before Grandpa left, he told you to take good care of me. Is this how you take care of me?
Hey. Fine. Is this better?
The congee fed by the descendant of the gambling saint. Just tastes better.
If it's good, have some more. Here.
I'll do it myself.
You're out of the hospital. Why aren't you resting at home? What are you doing following me here?
The firm gave me a week off because of my injury. My leave isn't over yet. I want to spend more time with you.
Be careful, your wound could get infected.
Don't worry, I'm perfectly fine. But I thought you quit gemstone gambling. What are you doing at a gambling hall?
I started an online public welfare gemstone gambling class. It's about to start. I wanted to come here to pick out a few good stones. To take back and teach them about inspecting and guessing stones.
You must be a great teacher.
All right. Since you're here, come help me pick out some stones.
Open it, open it, open it. This one or this one?
Open it, open it, open it!
What are you doing? Get your hands off. Don't dirty our stones.
I have money. Open this stone for me. Trust me, this stone is a sure win.
With that little money, you think you can open a stone? Go beg for food.
Let go of me! I'm the little gambling saint! Let go of me! I am the little gambling saint!
The little gambling saint is the granddaughter of the great gambling saint Mr. Liu, Miss Lin Shi. Who do you think you are? Ha! You think you're worthy of that title?
I am the little gambling saint. I am the real little gambling saint.
Hurry up and get my stone back. Come on, let's continue.
Boss, what's wrong with her?
Oh. I heard she used to run with Brother Hu. She was pretty well known in the gambling dens. But after Brother Hu's den, Huawei got shut down. They had a falling out. Later, she borrowed money to gamble on stones. And lost everything. The debt collectors drove her crazy. Nowadays, she just takes a few bucks. And runs to the gambling dens. Still calls herself the little gambling saint. Thinks she can win it all back. Let me tell you, a true connoisseur of stone gambling should be like Miss Lin Shi. She uses her extra winnings entirely for charity. How could she ever end up like that? Gambling away, but her entire life.
You're right, boss.
Gentlemen, here to gamble on stones too?
No, we're not here to gamble. We're here to purchase some stones.
Alright, take a look. Let's begin. Let's continue.
Let's open it. Look at this one. This one, this one, this one.
This stone won't yield good material. If you want to win it back, try the small black stone next to it. I declare, that all the money I win here will go to charity. Remember this, stone gamblers? Lithium must never let obsession consume them.
It's fine. Come on, let's continue. Open it, open it, open it. This one, this one, this one.